My name is Musinguzi Julius. I am a citizen of Uganda. I wanted to share the dream that I had with you, my brothers and sisters all over the world. It all started when I was on the streets alone, and the wind was blowing heavily all over the world. It seemed that no one had ever existed in this world apart from me alone, because I was the one moving on the streets and the wind was blowing in a scary manner. There were no people. All the doors on the streets were closed. Only buildings existed and roads. I wondered what was happening, but I didn't know anything. I started moving. I moved for a long distance. All of a sudden, I found two people chatting. All of a sudden, one disappeared and one remained. The one that had disappeared, his clothes remained, and he was nowhere to be seen. The world seemed to be in total chaos and confusion. In fact, if you, my Christian brother, was the one standing in this world, really you would be scared to the bottom of your heart. The world was scary. It was a place that people never lived in, though it wasn't destroyed yet. People seemed to disappear in a way that was swift. No one could see where the other had gone. Only I was watching. People in form of light, like light, but with images of people, but whom you cannot see physically, were roaming everywhere. They never talked anything to me, but they were moving swiftly. Really, the world was scary. I continued searching for people. My intention was to search for people to see whether I can find anyone, such that I can't say anything. I just bypassed the man who was with his friend and the other disappeared, but he seemed to have got confused where the other was. All of a sudden, I was lifted up and swinging in air. Then I disappeared and found a ground that was very large, like a playground. And all people were gathered there. And people were in a systematic order, well arranged in queues and lines. No one was disorderly, and all of them were looking in the same direction. People in form of light, their images seen as humans, stood amidst those queues as if to keep order. People were in total silence, and even you could hear a pin dropping down. I just stood also, but me, I could watch everywhere. I saw them standing, and all the clouds were white in color, total white. But it seemed that the ground was not on earth. It was somewhere above that I didn't know. Then I asked myself, where are we? Then all of a sudden, a voice happened to say, this is the judgment ground. Then I woke up. My Christian brothers and sisters, be aware and be ready, for Jesus is coming soon, and the rapture is near. It is on the door knocking. Just be aware. Shalom.